The Rotary Club of Handsworth is over 55 years old and well established. It has carried out many projects in the past to help humanity at all levels, locally, nationally and internationally. And this year the Handsworth Rotarians biannual event was held at the Tallyho in Birmingham. Birmingham First Citizen the Lord Mayor Councillor Mohammed Azim and Councillor Paulette Hamilton were amongst the guests of honour. BURNAID is a small local charity that supports burn survivors and their families at the burn centres both at Birmingham Children's Hospital and the Queen Elizabeth Hospital. There are only 2 burn centres for the West Midlands Region, serving a population size of over 10,500,000 people, and covers the radius of over 70 miles around the 2 hospitals. BURNAID was established in the 1980s and is entirely run by volunteers. The committee is made up of patient representatives and staff from the burn centres who give up the time freely to administer our funds. BURNAID offers support to both adults and children who have sustained a burn injury along with supporting their families. Elizabeth Shale, Ward Manager Adult Burn Service.
When a patient gets a burn injury, it is a devastating injury, not only to those that have actually suffered the injury but also to their families. Patients are often treated as outpatients, but many do end up staying with us in hospital for a short period of time, and a considerable amount of patients do end up staying with us for weeks and months. These injuries can be financial and psychological, and those impacts can be long-lasting. We can provide money to make the patients stay easier. So, for example, some of the things that we've done whilst they're inpatients is really small things that it may seem as we brought opticians in, got them new glasses, bought them clothes, bedding, toiletries, that sort of thing, just things to make it a little bit easier whilst they're with us. We also provide a lot of support for their families, whether that be sometimes our patients, they can live quite far away, so their relatives are having to travel long distances. So we put them up with accommodation near the hospital, or support them with travel warrants and car passing.
Helen Claire Thomas, Lead Nurse, Paediatric Burn Service.
BURNAID also supports the children and their families financially, as Liz has said, that they can have great hardship about visiting. Car parking fees are very high, so BURNAID can help that journey. The Children's Burn Service also has a support group called Enzo's Friends. BURNAID is very generous in supporting Enzo's Friends activities, along with Rotary. The trips that we've organised with Enzo's Friends has been to Harry Potter, Drayton Manor, and the next visit that we go into is to the pantomime. Although we've kindly been donated the pantomime tickets, BURNAID is supporting the hiring of a room and refreshments to bring those families together, not only from the children's unit but to the adults unit, for everyone to get together to share experiences and also coping mechanisms, and for the families to feel that they're not alone.